Okay, so a bunch of tech surveys have been going around, well, not that many, a few, and I'm going to do one that only a few people, or one person actually, has done, or at the time of making this video, one person has done it. iHarrison30, or Harry, made it. So, I also answered the questions to another tech survey, but I haven't posted it yet. I'm saving it for when I have no video to post. So, what is the main OS you use today? That would be Leopard, OS 10 Leopard. How many desktops do you own? None, really. I used to own one, but it was a PC and it was not doing well, and we put it away. But my dad and my sister both own desktops. How many laptops do you own? One. And everyone in my family has a laptop. What is the highest spec system you currently use? My laptop. But my sister has the highest spec laptop in my family, which is pretty annoying because she doesn't need it. What is the highest spec system you've ever used? My sister's laptop. Which piece of software do you run that is the most system hungry? Well, I use Photoshop and Final Cut Express, but Final Cut Express, I have no problem with it. It doesn't take long to render. It's really nice. Photoshop, every now and then, it'll freeze for like a few seconds, but actually, the software that I think takes up the most energy, the software that I use that's the most system hungry is probably ScreenFlow. Because every time I export a video, my whole computer freezes up. Sometimes I have to force quit ScreenFlow and everything. Sometimes it just crashes unexpectedly. That's probably ScreenFlow's fault, though. Software for photo editing, I use Photoshop, but it's not really editing photos. It's more like creative stuff, like adding effects and all that. And also I use Comic Life Magic to do some of that stuff as well. Movie editing, iMovie HD, then Final Cut Express, then iMovie 08. What is your current web browser? Safari. What is the best web browser I've ever used is Safari. Which do you prefer, Mac OS 10, Windows, Linux, Unix? Mac OS 10. I've never used Linux. I've seen it, and I've seen people use it, but I've never used it firsthand. If you have Windows, my favorite version of Windows was Windows XP. Not Windows XP Professional, just Windows XP. I don't know. There's probably a bunch of versions just like Vista, but whatever. If you have used Macs before, which has been your favorite version? Well, Tiger was a lot more stable, but I like the features in Leopard, so Leopard. Do you have any tech-related qualifications? No. Out of the technology revolutionaries, who most inspired me? Probably Wozniak. I read his biography, or autobiography, and he really inspired me, definitely more than Steve Jobs, and even Bill Gates. Yeah. If you could have any gadget in the world not yet invented to help you, what would it be and do for you? I can't answer that off the top of my head. I'd have to think about that. Which search engine do you use? Google, just like most of the other people in the world. What is your favorite Apple product of all time? Probably the iPod, because there are a few MP3 players out there, but Apple took a product that was already kind of made, and they made it so everybody knew what it was and everyone wanted one. And I also like the iPhone, but I guess that's kind of classified as an iPod. Have you ever tried a Linux distribution? No. Can you program? No. I've developed a few web pages, and I've developed a web page for my friend and I to use. Which Office suite do you use? Microsoft Office for Mac 2008, and sometimes NeoOffice if Microsoft Office isn't cooperating. Have you ever opened a laptop to repair or upgrade? No, but I've opened a laptop before. Do you own an iPhone or iPod Touch? iPhone. My favorite app is, I like the drawing applications, to tell you the truth. They're really fun just to, like, if you're bored. Also, Cube Runner, which is a free application, is really, really addicting. Do you hold stocks with a technology company? Yep. What do you see for the future of technology? Well, you can't really predict the future of technology. I mean, you can predict things that are coming a few months from now and stuff, but you can't predict that much, because that's the thing with technology companies. They innovate and they do things that you never thought were possible, so I'd rather be surprised anyways. Do you have a network running in your home? Yes, I do. My favorite computer-related movie, I don't even think I've ever watched a computer-related movie. I wanted to see the Pirates of Silicon Valley, and I saw a few clips of it on YouTube, but I've never seen the whole movie, so. What is your opinion of the Apple logo? I think the Apple logo represents Apple completely. It's definitely held the test of time, even though they changed it a little bit because it used to be all colorful. It's held the test of time, just like most of their products. It looks modern, it's white, just like many Apple products, and it's just nice. Windows logo. I've never thought of my opinion of the Windows logo. It's not wow. I mean, it's fine. It's Windows. It's like a Windows flag type thing. It's Windows, but it's kind of like got increases. That's for Windows XP, but then for Windows Vista, it's like the Windows logo with like a little circle blob thing around it. I don't know. It's fine. I don't love it. Do you own a tech toolkit for computers? No. What games console do you prefer? I only own the Wii, and I've used the PlayStation 2 before, but I only own a Wii, so Wii. How long have you been using computers for? The first time I really started using computers was in first grade. We actually had to take a computer class, and they taught us, and that was actually with Max. But I used a PC before that, probably in kindergarten. I played a few, like little games, and for like Math and Addition on my PC. Math and Addition, what am I saying? I mean, math, like subtraction, division. I mean, subtraction and addition. I was not doing division in kindergarten. Do you have external storage for backing up your work? Yes, I do, right here. It's Western Digital 1 terabyte MyBook. And I also have a portable one, and it's 120 gigabytes. My network is wireless. My computer is not my main source of income because I don't generate any income because I can't work because I'm not old enough. Unless I did like freelance work on the internet, which, yeah, I don't. Would you class yourself as a geek? Sure, I guess so. Not like a stereotypical geek who's like, oh, I'm a geek, I'm smart, yada yada. But I am smart, yeah. Would you class your computer usage as an obsession? Not the usage of the computer, the usage of the internet. Have you watched Pirates of Silicon Valley? No. But from what I've seen of it, it's a good movie. So, that's it for that tech survey. Again, I did do another tech survey, the first one that Dave, the creative one, did. And I'm saving it for during school when I can't post a video. So, thanks for watching, and videos will be slowing down since school's starting soon. So, adios.